Good afternoon. Welcome. I'd like to call to order the Education Advisory Board meeting on Monday, March 9th, 2026. First, let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. Roll call.
Chairman Sergio Herrera,
Present.
Paula Wilson, Jennifer Sullivan,
Here.
Yanet Rios, Tanya Small,
Present.
Carla Gonzalez de Leon,
Present.
Mayor Jeff Amara.
Here. Again, thank you all for joining us. First is a presentation by H.L. Johnson and friends.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. I am Danielle Goodell, the Assistant Principal of H.L. Johnson. Dr. Amato is not able to be here tonight. She is a mentor to a new principal, so the induction ceremony was tonight for that new principal. So she is joining that and participating with that. So she does apologize for not being here, but that's why they call us the dynamic duo, because she just trusted myself and my friend here, Jeremiah, one of our 5th grade students that will be helping represent what H.L. Johnson is.
Good morning to the Student Council Board. Good morning to you all. What makes H.L. Johnson Elementary so special is the people inside the building. While we are proud to be the oldest school in our community, it is not the building that defines H.L. Johnson. It is the people who walk through these doors every day. Our students are dedicated. Our students are dedicated. We have teachers that are dedicated and staff who are also dedicated to help the school be a better place. Together, these people create the heart and spirit of H.L. Johnson. Our dedication, relationships, and belief in our students are what makes this school a special place to learn and grow and belong. Right now, can we please welcome in our drama and chorus club?
There again was just one part of our show, and then we are going to have the Drama Club come in next. H.L. Johnson's always trying to make new records over here. We might have the most students out here, and that's what we love, because we enjoy showcasing all of our students and all of our families. That's where really a question I was asked is, what is the main thing if H.L. Johnson is going to stick out in anybody's heart and mind? And my answer was that we really truly are a family. So that is my answer for that. So again, coming out next is going to be our Drama Club, and then we will end with bells. Thank you to Mr. Medeiros and Miss Meeks. Miss Meeks, when is our show again? So April 14th and 16th, if you would like to see our complete show, please join us on those 2 dates, and our ticket sales will be going on sale soon on our page. Next out for the handbells.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
Can we just give them one more round of applause? This is also Mr. Medeiros' first year at H.L. Johnson. Again, thank you so much, Mr. Medeiros. Again, his first year with us at H.L. Johnson, bringing all these instruments into our school.
Wonderful job.
Again, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Sounds low.
Thank you.
All right, you ready? All right. So Jeremiah and I are going to be a team up here. He is going to start it. I'm going to jump in the middle, and then Jeremiah is going to end it for us, okay?
So,
Give us 1 second. They're going to let them all close the door.
okay. All right. So H.L. Johnson's envision statement. H.L. Johnson Elementary's envision statement is a dynamic, collaborative, multicultural community where education and lifelong learning are valued and supported, and all learners reach their highest potential and succeed in the global economy. H.L. Johnson has 879 students. This year we added 13. For VBK classes, we only have 2 of those. For kindergarten classes, we only have 8 of those. For first grade classes, we have 6 first grade classes. We have 8 second grade classes, and also 8 third grade classes. For fourth grade classes, we have 6 of those. For fifth grade classes, we also have 6 classes. We also serve gifted K through 5th. We also have 1 I&D class, 1 PMH class. We have 1 EBD class, 2 EBD classes, sorry. And we also have an ASD support class. The student diversity at H.L. Johnson is very diverse. We have multicultural, like we said. We have many cultures and many different kinds of people going to the school, which increases the multicultural learning in our schools. We also, 20% of the 12% of the students in our ELL classes. We have 24% of the students is ESE classes. We also serve choice programs, STEAM, and Cambridge Primary.
Does anybody have any questions of, the acronyms written up here? So I just want you to know again what our IND, PMH, and EBD cluster sites are. If anybody has any questions, I can break us through that. We good? Okay.
All right.
Let's just go down so you can stay it. There you go.
So we have 124 HLJ staff members. 65 of them are instructional. 13 with the 13 years average of teaching experience. We also have 59 non-instructional, 14 average years of working at H.L. Johnson. 16 staff are former students, and 44 current staff have children going to the school. These are all the staff's pictures. For the top one, we have all the HLJ staff. For the bottom one under it, we have the aftercare staff. For the other one, we have the support staff. And for the one on the bottom left, we have the cafeteria staff. H.L. Johnson Elementary is an A school. We plan to keep it that way for as long as possible.
He is absolutely right. And for us to be able to keep H.L. Johnson as an A school, this year we are leveling up. So that was our motto this year, is leveling up. Being able to level up, we wanted to level up with our communication, our connection, and our commitment. So staying with that through H.L. Johnson, we work to ensure our families, businesses, and communities leaders knows what's happening in our school. So this is being represented. I can go ahead and elaborate on H.L. Johnson and share all the pictures every day of what success is happening. So here you'll first see our student who is receiving a perfect score on his FSA from last year. We then have our art club, so a student's art is being held in other locations. We then have one of our staff members that second year in a row won a grant for the Education Foundation. This year, her grant that she won was a Monterey bike so that the students can sit there and work on their assignments or do their iReady on the computer while riding a bike. So the students just got that bike this week. They're so excited for it. We are very privileged to have the best SLPs here in Palm Beach County. So they both won the SLP of the year. And then also just having our members of our community come and read at our school. And our last one was our basket brigades. So that is where during the holidays, all of our families come together and able to make baskets for families in needs. Why is H.L. Johnson right now actively builds the connections through our career days with community professionals? So this year was our first time having a career day at H.L. Johnson, and one of our teachers, Ms. Martinez, completely led that with a committee of teachers. They had over 40 different individuals come onto our campus and talk about their jobs that they have. So I'm going to be able to show you some of those pictures, but it was a complete full-day event. So from our VPK students to our 5th grade students, they were able to walk around and see all different careers. Seeing the smiles and how much excitement the kids had was made it all worth it. Having partnerships with our local businesses, our feeder schools and local organizations, and then also just the main important is the village and public safety collaborations and our family engagement. So here you'll see that this is our Royal Palm Beach High School. They came and did buddy reading. So the students went to our different classrooms to our students and read for our VPK through 5th. We then had the Sheriff's Department come onto our campus. They've been there a couple times now. Our family partnership of Empanada Vibes, and then also our school would honestly not be able to be completely successful without our wonderful PTO. Our PTO this year is with 4 different parents that are working full-time. So majority, those parents will go work overnight and then come and help at our school every day. So we would not be anything without our PTO support. Here was another picture. We just definitely think that it's good for you guys to see what we're seeing every day at H.L. Johnson. So this was just a little snippet of the career that came onto our campus. We had the local police station, fire department, we had FP&L line, we had a chef, we had a cook. Jeremiah, what was your favorite that you saw?
I think it was the canines.
The canines. I like it. Here was also our sheriff. So we were the first school to participate in the traffic poster. So all of our 2nd graders took home a poster and made for traffic locations. And they came back to our campus, picked 8 winners, and then there was one final winner that their poster will be soon hung right here in our village hall. So we're very excited for our 2nd graders to participate in that. Also, we participate in a lot of activities outside of our school. So Ms. Taylor, our behavioral mental health counselor, participates in our walks. So we did the autism walk, was just our latest walk, our breast cancer walk. So we do a lot of things on the weekends as well. And then here was our local fire department that came. So H.L. Johnson is just full of fun activities through our campus. Our commitment is to definitely our students' success. So H.L. Johnson is proud to show the academic progress and our students' growth. Over the past several years, we have continued to increase the achievement in reading, math, and science. And here I'm just going to go ahead and show you some of our numbers as we're getting through that. So we're going to look through the past 3 years that we have had our Performance Matters assessments. We have them 3 times a year, again in August, December, and then in May. So these are our reading goals. As you can see, 2022, we were at 57, increased to 63, increased to 71, and our goal for this year is at a 75%. For math, again, 3 years ago, we were at 63, increased again to 66, increased to 71, and again, our goal is 75. Science, we are at a 58 to a 59, 64, and then our percentage is at a 68. And our students with disabilities, so these are our students that participate in taking the FA, so they are not able to take performance assessments, so they have a special assessment for themselves. So 3 years ago, we were at 75. 2 years ago, 86. Last year, we were at 100. And our goal this year is at a 90%. Of course, Dr. Amato and I are always wanting to reach for that 100%, but we did just, students with disabilities can come to our school at any time throughout the year, and we did just get 3 new students that are taking the FAA assessment. So we don't know them enough, nor have they been at our school for the time being for us to know what their capability is. So we're still reaching for that high goal at 90%, but that's just why it's not at 100, but we're definitely hoping for the 100. And our Access ELL students, you'll see 3 years ago was a 14%, then to 24, and then last year was at 35%, and this year's goal is at 45%. So we have a strong ELL support at our school as well. So here, this is just something that we have started this year, and again, it is definitely starting with our teachers. We want to assist with any retentions having with our teachers, and we also want to boost our morale. So what our newscast has been doing this past 3 months is broadcasting one of our teachers each week so that they can be our staff spotlight. So we are getting to know a little bit more of each one of our staff members at our campus. The students are loving seeing what our teachers are interested in outside of the campus. So this is just something extremely fun that we've been enjoying. Again, we just started it about 3 months ago. Our newscast officially started it, and this is our staff spotlight. We also just want to talk about us growing leaders within H.L. Johnson. Currently, right now, we have a 3rd grader teacher, Miss Avila, our ELL support, Miss Martinez, who are going through the program to be an administrator, my apologies. So Miss Martinez had just graduated, so we are very lucky to have her support on our campus, as well as Miss Avila, and then we just had another staff member, Miss Wood, join that as well. So we're growing our administrators there on our campus, so we're very excited about that. All right, I'm just going to show you a quick video, and then I'm going to turn it back over to Jeremiah real quick.
Amazing! Hi, I'm Jeremiah, a 5th grader at H.L. Johnson Elementary School. Welcome to the 2nd annual Future Makers Forum. Hundreds of students are here to learn all they can, make some new friends, and become better leaders.
Every voice belongs and every student can lead.
How would you explain the Future Makers Forum?
It's student-led. You come together and you share.
I want you guys to write one leadership goal you have.
And you learn from other student councils.
It's time now for me and my friends to check out some breakout sessions. There are 38 schools here today. I'm talking elementary, middle, and high schools. One of the cool parts is that the students are actually the teachers. This session is called Belonging with Leanne and Layla from Dreyfus School of the Arts. It's all about students helping students, being the best they can be. Now, we take what we learned today back to our schools to teach other students how to be better leaders.
So there is our superstar, Jeremiah. Can you share with them what you were just at and what SSA stands for?
So what I was at today was that day was the San Lucius High School because we were presenting our buddy benches because we had new ideas to help add buddy benches to school to help people be more friendly with one another and more kind to one another, to people who don't have trouble speaking out loud and telling other people how they feel and how they need friends and if they just feel like they need more belonging. And our SSA program is a club where we put together like events with like the spring dance, for example. We're having a spring dance where people can come over and the theme is bring in the kindness because it's spring. And it's all about kindness. And we also had the basket brigade and the Jamaican drive. The Jamaican drive was for the people who didn't have enough food or needs or hadn't enough things to help survive after Hurricane Melissa had passed through. So we also had all those stuff, and the SSA program is all about the kindness and helping people who don't have as much kindness as other people and have as much people around them, and we're here to support them and help them through their life and help them through the school.
So you'll see, yes, definitely, please, give this to him. You'll see also commitment to our student success is also our safety patrols, which Jeremiah is one as well. So on our PowerPoint, you'll see that they had just gone to Washington, D.C., which several of our students for the first time saw snow. So that was very exciting on the trip. And then down below, we have our newscast that just last week was able to go visit WPTV and see that behind the scenes also makes mistakes. That was their main thing that they enjoyed seeing, is that mistakes really do happen in real life. So that's what our newscast just went to WPTV. Read that.
All right. So early learning excellences at HLJ VPK. HLJ's VBK program is designed excellent by the Florida Department of Education. The highest possible rating, this recognition reflects high quality instruction, young child in achievements, and significant learning gains in our full day VBK enrichment program.
So we are the only elementary school here in Palm Beach County that has the VPK program. So currently we have 2 classes, and we just had registration last month, and man, we could have filled 4 classes. So it's definitely difficult when we have to turn away 40 students, but each of our pre-K VPK classrooms have 20 students. So we are the only one here in Palm Beach County, or in Royal Palm Beach. There you go. You're finalized.
All right. So, when communication, connection, and commitment come together at a school, the school becomes far greater than a place students attend. H.L. Johnson is the heart of a community. Again, we all believe it is the people who make the difference. Dedicated teachers, super supportive families, engaged community partners, and students who show up for school every day to learn, ready to learn and grow. Together, they create an environment where children feel safe, valued, and inspired to do their best. Because of this shared commitment, every child who enters H.L. Johnson is given the opportunity to discover their strength, build confidence, and develop the skills needed for the future. And when our students leave H.L. Johnson, they leave not only with a strong academic foundation, but with curiosity, character, and a belief that they can do and achieve great things. That is the true result of a strong school community. And that is the future we are building every day at H.L. Johnson Elementary School. When students succeed, the entire community succeeds. Thank you.
Can we please just give it up for Jeremiah again? So proud of you. You did a great job. Again, I told them it was a Miss Agadello and Jeremiah team happening up here. So that is H.L. Johnson in a nutshell and behind the scenes. Want to say anything?
We appreciate you guys for helping keep the schools in check. We thank you for that. Thank you.
Absolutely. And one final thing with that, too, is thank you again. We had another successful holiday show at the Commons Park. So that is, again, a thank you that the village has allowed us to have our holiday show at the Commons Park. We hope to come out again next year. Maybe we're going to make it a little bit bigger, or maybe have one night, we'll see, where it's just a big event overall. So thank you again for another successful event.
Anyone have any questions?
I'd just like to, again, thank you for sharing all that information. And Jeremiah, you did a great job. You represented your school very well.
Thank you.
I was just going to ask, is Jeremiah's family in the audience? I just want to say thank you, and hopefully you're very proud of him, because we certainly are.
Thank you so much for sharing with us. I look at you and I see greatness. I'm so proud of you. And I don't know if you hear it enough, but Mom, you really have something to be proud of. The school have something to be proud of. And our community, he's one of ours as well.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I see discipline, I see courage, and I see confidence. And all I want to say to you is please keep growing.
Okay, thank you.
So, Jeremiah, tell me one more time what FAA stands for.
Wait, pardon?
What FAA stands for?
FAA, it's a program for people who have disabilities like autism or ADHD and like stuff like that. So we give those tests to the people who have mental disabilities, because they can't take the standardized tests that the people who are in the everyday classes take.
And did you want FAA or did you want SSA? What his program stands for? What does SSA stand for?
SSA stands for Safe School Ambassadors.
Okay, all right. That's fantastic. So you said something that really struck me. You used the word belonging, how important that is, right? And you can see the difference that it makes in people's lives when they feel like they belong, like they count. And you are contributing to that for a lot of other students, I'm sure. And I want to congratulate you on all that you're doing already. Keep it up. It's a great thing. And I love that last line. I will use that. When students succeed, the community succeeds. Totally agree with that. Thank you so much, Jeremiah.
You're welcome. Thank you, too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Agadello, Jeremiah, parents, staff, faculty, everyone at H.L. Johnson. I'm a proud parent of an H.L. Johnson student, proud husband of an H.L. Johnson PTO volunteer, and will continue to be a proud parent because my daughter plans on attending H.L. Johnson if you have her, obviously. I want to give a sincere appreciation and gratitude to everyone at your school who really strive to bring out the best in students. Not just H.L. Johnson, I want to say it for the rest of the community, for all the schools here at Royal Palm Beach. I think we have by far the best schools like around in Palm Beach County, heck, in the state of Florida. I'm a little biased, but fantastic scores, A ratings, and I mean, ratings are one thing, but I see my child coming home every day just with knowledge, and he wouldn't be getting that if the teachers at his school weren't making an impact on his life. So again, thank you to you, your school, Dr. Amato, Mr. Medeiros, the chorus, bells, drums, everyone, thank you very much. And now, reports from Central Region.
The strategic plan is something that we always start with. You can see that we're getting ready to enter our last year next year within the strategic plan, so the committees are busy working on all of our next steps. So I'm going to turn it over now to Ms. Green so she can talk about her amazing elementary schools.
Yes, thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited. That was such a wonderful, my adrenaline's going over here. I'm so proud of our students, because that's why we do what we do. It's for them, and to just see some of the things that was just a little small picture of some of the things that happen on a daily basis at our schools. So I'm just really proud right now, and I'm overcome right now, because I'm just that proud of the work that happens, that our teams do on a daily basis. So bear with me for just a moment to just gather myself. So this evening, our elementary principals are not here. Mrs. Getty as well as Dr. Amato are both at the induction ceremony for new principals. They are mentor principals, and so we are really, really excited to have them serve as mentor principals to new principals. So they're not here tonight, and Mr. Salter had a family engagement. So I just want to share that with you. So sharing the highlights of Cypress Trails Elementary School, where Mr. Bruce Salter is the principal. And they were really excited over at Cypress Trails, where they had a dance party for reaching their reading and math goals. Their SECME team also participated in the SECME Olympiad, as well as they were really, really fortunate to have, for Read for the Record Day, the Vice Mayor Volantis and WPTV's Holly Davis were readers for their Read for the Record Day. And Cypress Trails would like for you to know that their next SAC meeting will be held on April 1st. And we've just heard all of the wonderful things happening at H.L. Johnson Elementary School, but just to share a few more, they talked about their career day, and they had 33 different professionals that were there to inspire our students in their future careers. They also celebrated Black History Month, honoring history leaders and cultural contributions through student learning. They had 2 literacy celebrations, Read for the Record, as well as Read Across America Week. They are a part of a wellness and awareness challenge promoting health, safety, empathy, and autism awareness. And they would like you to know that their next SAC meeting will be held on April 29th. And last but definitely not least, we have Royal Palm Beach Elementary School, where Mrs. Tracy Getty is the principal. And the Bobcats recently celebrated Dr. Seuss's birthday. They also participated in the Autism Empowerment Walk, as well as they welcomed special guest readers for Read for the Record Day. And as you'll see in those pictures there, we see some familiar faces, right, Mayor Hamara? And the next SAC meeting at Royal Palm Beach Elementary will be held on March 25th. And those are a few of the elementary updates. Yes, the village of Royal, they added this one on me. the village of Royal Palm Beach kindergarten kickoff. So I must say, I was so excited for our elementary principals. We're very fortunate in the village that our principals, elementary, middle, and high, that they all work collaboratively together. When we need support at the elementary school, all we have to do is call over to the high school or call over to the middle school to say, hey, can we have an assistant principal come over and support us, because the principal is off campus. They really do work really well together. But this is very important, and this is something that all of you in this room can help us with, which is getting the word out about our kindergarten kickoff week, which we are celebrating, acknowledging throughout the district during the same week. And here in Royal Palm Beach, we have, if you'll see to the left, they have the schedule there for the kindergarten kickoff for Cypress Trails, H.L. Johnson, as well as for Royal Palm Beach Elementary School. And to kick it off, Mrs. Getty, Dr. Amato, and Mr. Salter visited one of the local VPKs, and they read to students to get the word out. So anything that you can do to get the word out about our kindergarten kickoff, we really would appreciate it, because we want to keep all of our kindergarten students in the village.
Everybody knows kindergarten is like the most fun, right? So Crestwood Middle School, where Dr. Nance is the principal, some recent highlights. Their robotics team really has been soaring to great heights. You can see the terrific pictures there from their robotics team. Second highest ranking middle school and 7th place overall. So it was very, very exciting work for them. Now, Crestwood also has a superior rated chorus. They shined at the music performance assessment. They earned superior ratings in all but one category. And I love the hashtag on the bottom, Eagles Empowering Excellence. And some more highlights from Crestwood. They had a wonderful professional development day held on February 18th, really focusing on their school-wide PBIS efforts. And their next SAC meeting will be on April 2nd. And even more highlights. Lots of community experiences at Crestwood Middle School. You can see where they had the opportunity to go to the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse. And it's really funny, because I would imagine if you polled all the people in this room, there's probably 50% of us that haven't even been there before, right? You drive by it, you look at it, and it is such a terrific trip, though. There's so much history there for them. The students actually toured, learned about the history and the role of lighthouses in navigation and maritime safety. Now, Royal Palm Beach High School had some really wonderful recent highlights. They had the inaugural Senior Cap Day. Let's see if I can make that play. Maybe not. All right, so we will, oh, there it goes.
Wildcats. I'm Miles with your Wildcat News today. Today we're going to be interviewing seniors and seeing what they're decorating for their caps today. Let's go. Ms. Dr. Robinson, how do you feel about the graduating class on a scale of 1 to 10? How emotional do you feel about it?
This graduating class, I'm a 10 on the scale, just because in addition to sharing this moment as a proud principal, I'll also be sharing this moment as a parent as well. So I have a range of emotions, and I'm just really preparing myself to hold it together when they open the doors at 8 o'clock and the class starts to process in.
How do you feel about your senior year, and what was your favorite excuse to use to not go to class?
So far, senior year it's been okay, you know. But my favorite excuse that we had to do something for our club.
Top of the morning, Wildcats and Miles with your new. I messed up. Nathan, what are you most excited to not do ever again?
Wake up at 5 o'clock and see you. I'm not gonna lie. quite tired of it.
Wow. See how much hate I'm getting from my entertainment show over here. How did this 2026 senior class keep you on your toes or keep you tired?
A little bit of both. You have those students that are ready to rock, and then you have the ones that need a little bit more coaxing, a little bit more care, a little tender care, a little service. But either way, it's well worth it. This is the moment we live for, so I'm just happy to be here.
They keep me on my toes. This class, they are go-getters, and they're always on the go. We're happy to support our Wildcats. I can't wait to see what they do after high school.
Ms. Simmons, how do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10? How emotional do you feel about these seniors graduating this year?
I would say a 10. I am very, very proud of my seniors. I know that they have been working really hard. So yeah, I'm extremely excited. I'm probably a little bit more excited than them.
So they had their very first cap decorating day, since they don't really get to decorate their caps when they graduate. So it's a really nice touch over at Royal Palm Beach High School. They also had a pretty fabulous college career and HBCU fair. And if you notice, there's a little streamline between elementary, middle, and high when you look at things like career fairs and college fairs. They start early and they keep pushing all of those messages all the way through. How exciting that Macbeth and Shakespeare made a visit to Royal Palm Beach Community High School. It was really terrific coming after Shakespeare in the Park. Black History Month Assembly was held on the 26th, and they celebrated the accomplishment of local African Americans, and they showcased the Royal Palm Beach Community High School students' artistic abilities. I can see that the mayor's making another appearance there. Definitely a wonderful community event. They also held a Black History Luncheon on February 26th, and the students and faculty enjoyed an opportunity to have lunch in the courtyard. And their next SAC meeting will be on April 21st. This, I think, was really exciting. So, it was just recently National Women's Day, and so the All-Girls Color Guard presented the colors for the Women in Command fundraiser at the Beach Club on Palm Beach. So it was pretty exciting to have the All-Girls Color Guard from Royal Palm Beach High School. Questions? All right, I'd love to turn it over to.
Well, let me just jump in there on the color guard. All right, that was really an extra special event because it did give us a chance to focus on something that oftentimes slips by us, and that is the fact that March is Women's History Month, and it gave us a chance to focus in a unique way on how special Royal Palm Beach High School, and the Navy Junior ROTC, as we came together with the all-women color guard presentation, which was done in front of a 4-star admiral, among other general officers, one of which was a woman who is a retired lieutenant general in the Marine Corps. Now, just becoming a lieutenant general in the Marine Corps is a big deal. As I know I know you all know, it is even more significant that she achieved such an amazing rank. And what was even better was listening to her. She was amazing. And hopefully everybody there walked away with an appreciation for what's possible in this country. And I think I know Dr. Robinson is proud of being able to represent the community and the school so well at an event like that, because that was a big deal event. It really was. So
really is.
congratulations for that. And then one other thing I wanted to mention was Read for the Record is one of my favorite things. I'm really proud of the fact that the Education Advisory Board members participated this year. And I'm sorry. I'll just finish up real quick, promise. And that this year was the 10th year that we have done a Read for the Record. Actually, Read for the Record has been a national program for 20 years. So half of that time, Royal Palm Beach has been involved in reading to grades from kindergarten, even pre-K, on up to second grade. This year, we read to almost 1,100 students. So that was pretty cool. It really was. And it's always way more fun for me than I'm sure it is for the kids. But we had a great time, and I love having that kind of thing bringing us together as a community, because that's the way it should be. It really should be. And thank you so much to the board members who were able to actually participate this year. And we're going to do it again next year, for sure. So thank you.
Thank you. And a woman who needs no introduction. So here we go.
And good evening, Chair Herrera, Vice Chair Paula Wilson, the whole entire board, Mayor Hamera, our student representative, Carla DeLeon. It's great to be here and great to be your board member. And wow, H.L. Johnson, you did it today. You did it. I saw Jeremiah do this whole program. I had never seen that before, and I've been to many educational advisory committees, and it's usually an adult moving the program, moving the agenda. That was big-time leadership today, and he's to be commended. I actually have taken his picture, and I'm going to share it with the superintendent and have him give him a call, because that's a big deal. H.L. Johnson, Ms. Amato, all of you do such great work. When I saw the chorus come in, when I saw the handbells, you know, just looking and training our children in the arts, the drama, and your first-year teacher has done all of that. That was a big deal. And the kids are ready at H.L. Johnson. They love to be there. It's a great school. You're A-rated. But most of all, you're helping the children learn to get along with each other, learn to help one another. The leaders are helping bring the other students along to make sure that they can be leaders, to be the best that they can be. And when I saw you make your presentation, all of the great work that you're doing, the progress, the trend is up at H.L. Johnson. You're an A-rated school, but we always have to look out for every child, and everyone is not at the A level yet, so we continue to grow and trend up for our students to make sure that they can be the best that they can be. So I was pretty excited about all of this excitement today, and I was watching Jeremiah, and he didn't miss a beat, and his heart was in it because he's leading the school. I know you all are the leaders, but the leaders are already being trained at H.L. Johnson to take your place. But congratulations to you and the principal there for making it a great job at the school and making sure parent participation. When you see this whole building today filled, it was difficult to get a parking spot today. This means you're doing great work at H.L. Johnson because parent and community participation is great. So I'm excited to say congratulations. We didn't skip a beat, even though Ms. Amato was not here. Dr. Amato, you did it. You made it happen today. And I bring greetings from our Superintendent Michael Burke, and the entire school board. As I tell you always, I'm always pleased to be your school board member. And we're getting ready for spring break, as you very know. This is a wonderful time of the year with spring break and Easter, and kind of really going to the end of the year. We only have a few more months. Our students are taking their tests. They're working hard to learn and develop and do productive things as they move forward toward the end of the year and promotion. You just heard us talk about graduation at Royal Palm Beach High School and looking at those caps. We're going to see a lot of caps in Palm Beach County within the next few months because it is the crown jewel of what we we do as educators to make sure that our students graduate, that they're college and or career ready to be able to be productive in the world. So we're getting ready for graduation. All of the students are getting ready for spring break, but parents, community, we all have to look out for one another through these next few months to keep encouraging our children that even though, we're finishing one year and going to something else, just keep doing the best that you can do. And as Jeremiah said today, that we just have to keep encouraging everyone to be good to one another. And when you see someone that's having difficulty, help them find their way. And that's what we have to do, not just in school, but everywhere we go. So we're pretty excited at the school board finishing up another year, getting ready for our referendum. As you all know, that's something that we need. The voting is not until November, but it's nice to read about the referendum and what you have done when you voted over the years to make sure that we could pay our teachers extra funding, because the state gives us very little. Art, music, and PE, you saw that today right here with all these children with these instruments that's getting ready for the next level. When they go to middle school, they're going to be in a handbell. They'll be in the chorus, okay, and in the drama club. Academics and arts go together. I think I say that all the time. When you actually give children a chance to be in the arts, their academics flourish. So we see that. That's some of the things that referendum does for you. The art, music, and PE, a lot of districts across the state, 67 counties, many of them do not have that art, music, and PE, but because of the referendum over the years that you have supported, we can do that for our children. And then, you think about security and making sure that we have a police officer in every classroom or more than one. I mean, that's what you do when you vote for the referendum. So we're getting ready to gear up for that, finalizing the year, because we'll have another group of students coming right behind these. We're going to wish the ones well that's leaving and help make sure that they're on the right direction for college and a career, and trying not to leave any students behind. That's our purpose within the Palm Beach County School District, to make sure that they're successful. So this is that time of the year, as we'll be coming back to you in the next few months, letting you know you're invited to the graduation. We expect to see you there, waving and clapping and smiling. And we will definitely be seeing you, Carla, right there. You're our girl right here that makes a difference every month, giving us the information about what's going on at the school. We're the adults here, but we listen to what you have to say, because you tell it just from the students. And the students' voices mean everything to all of us, so that we can be the best that we can be. So I don't know if you have any particular questions tonight for me. I'm open for questions. Thank you all so very much. Happy to be your board member.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Wetzel, Dr. Green, Ms. Andrews, as always. Thank you. Next up, reports from district or principals. One? No? Dr. Robinson? No, Principal Robinson. No, we're good. Okay. Reports from the school liaison. Liaison reports?
Since our last meeting, I had the privilege of reading for Read for the Record at Early Childhood Adventures. That was a great time. I attended last week's SAC meeting at Crestwood Middle School, and my takeaway from that meeting was just, congratulating Crestwood again on the Exceeding Expectations designation. Yes. I'm so proud to be liaison there and a future Eagle parent. So thank you.
Student council report.
Good evening, members of the board and attendees of this meeting. So I'm going to talk about one of the projects that we did for our FASC. So a few months ago, our faculty and staff committee began to work on the Room to Copy, Room to Breathe initiative. The purpose of this project was to create a clean, refreshing, comfortable environment for upstairs teachers who needed a more convenient and inviting space to take breaks, copy materials, and recharge. Many of the teachers have expressed frustration with the lack of cleanliness of the copy rooms, and the goal is to tackle mental health, well-being, and the need for a closer, more accessible area that more imitates a lounge in each building. This project will offer a space that promotes comfort, relaxation, and efficiency while improving faculty morale and work-life balance. On December, 2 members of the committee attended the monthly SAC meeting where they asked for $2,000 that went towards supplies such as coffee machines, paintings, and mini fridges. This project is still ongoing, but the goal was to finish before May. On February 18th, 5 of our members did attend the Future Makers Forum. We heard from the Student Advisory Committee, and we also attended 3 workshops. 2 of those were actually in the video. February 20th to the 22nd, a few of our members attended the Florida Association of Student Councils. This year it was held in our very own district, and it was held at Dr. Joaquin Garcia. There they attended workshops, seminars, and sessions in which they heard from guest speakers and learned other valuable information, such as the usage of AI. In the last session, that's where they voted for the FASC Executive Board for the school year of 2026 to 2027. Currently, we are working on our last pep rally of the year, which is going to be this Thursday, March 12th. Our theme is Carnival, and leading up to the pep rally, we do have a Spear Week going on right now. Along with all this, our packets are now available for the 2026 to 2027 school year. For anybody who's interested in joining Student Council next year. Our interviews will be held the 24th and 25th after school in the Media Center, and from April 6th to April 9th, it will be campaign week. And on the 10th, it will be election day, so by the end of the day, they should find out who their new officers and new Student Council members will be for the upcoming school year. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any statements from the public? So motion for approval of the minutes for the Education Advisory Board meeting February 9th, 2026.
Second.
Motion passed. Do we have any old business? New business? Before we adjourn, next meeting will be for the Education Advisory Board will be Monday, May 11th, 2026. Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion passes. Just a reminder, tomorrow we vote. Tomorrow we get to vote. So go out there. Your voice matters.